Dan Thomas has got Steve and Stewart with him. Dan, just sum up the sense of occasion, the atmosphere for us.
Well, incredible scenes, of course, in Liverpool. Was it just me, boys, or was the atmosphere not quite as electric as maybe you would expect for such a heavyweight clash?
I thought it was very disappointing. Yeah. You know, I was expecting a great atmosphere. We were sitting mainly up the Liverpool end, and they made some noise at the start of the game, but I think they were disappointed with the way their team were playing. I think they were anxious at times. The Spurs fans at the other end, I didn't think made a great deal of noise. As a whole occasion, it was disappointing. The game was disappointing. The atmosphere was disappointing. It didn't really have all the things we expected.
Yeah, I mean, there was a couple of bursts, obviously, when the penalty's given and the goal goes in and then the second goal.
That was just from you.
But in between that, there was a couple of little moments where everybody got excited.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it was to do with the players. The players gave the fans absolutely nothing to get excited about. And so those little pockets of atmosphere only happened when something happened on the field. And when you have such a bad game, a lot of the time you end up with not the best atmosphere, and you really can't say that.
And it's interesting because I was obviously watching the fans leave as you were doing the first piece, and even then there were the pockets again of singing, but it was almost just relief in the end from the Liverpool fans.
I would say the Liverpool fans expected victory tonight.
Right.
So they were just, as you said, relieved that they got the victory, relieved that they didn't have to suffer what they did last year. They were expected to win the game. Klopp was expected to win the game and win his first trophy for Liverpool. So as you say, supporters going away, not in a great sort of party atmosphere.
No, but I think it will increase now. And when they go into town, obviously, and the beer start flowing, I think
Are you talking about him or everybody?
I think it's anyone involved with Liverpool.
Listen, I can assure you that's exactly what I felt.
Yeah.
Relief.
Yeah.
I mean, the last 20 minutes of the game, I was all over the place. So, yeah, relief.
Man of the match, then. Who would you have given it to?
Man of the match, I think Alisson was decent, but you have to go with Van Dijk.
Imagine Dragons, did you like them early doors?
No, you've lost me there.
That was the band that sang.
Oh, no, I didn't like them. They were hopeless. we were annoyed with them, weren't we?
Why were you annoyed with them?
Well, the players have had their warm-up, the crowd's getting excited, and then you have that band on. What was all that about? No, Van Dijk was outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah, Van Dijk and Alisson. No question. I mean,
that's two.
We'll give it to both of them then.
Okay.
They can share it.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
They can share it.
Yeah.
No, they cruised through this game, the both of them.
The very first corner that Spurs had, Van Dijk heads it 20 yards out the box. He said, cross it all day long, he'll head it out. Then the one he's talking about when Song ran beyond, or looked as though he was going to run beyond Van Dijk, and Van Dijk just opened up his legs and got it away. He marshalled that defence really well.
Aid, back to you in the studio, mate.
I did hear that I didn't hear it, thankfully, but I was gauging online that the pre-match entertainment was absolutely horrendous.
Imagine Dragons.
And then,
we can name and shame.
Unfortunately, that carried on into the game. As somebody very cleverly pointed out in our production, and it wasn't me, that don't go to Atletico Madrid Stadium and expect an exciting game.
Yes.
Because that's not what happens there.
Not when they take the lead. It's locked down.
Liverpool morphed into Atletico Madrid. Early lead, shut up shop, see what happens.
Different candidate for man of the match for you two?
Mane was all right.
Sadio Mane?
Periods for periods, but you know.
Yeah.
Does Stevie know that Liverpool won?
I mean, he's just saving himself.
Everything's so down and out, and and I'm anxious and nervous. They won. Why am I excited? He should be excited.
No, but you know what the problem is there. The problem with Stevie is it's not the game. It's the fact now he's had at least 3 days away from his missus' home cooking. It's like it's starting to take its toll. No, not a doubt about that. But I got that feeling as well. Watching Klopp at the end when Pochettino come over and give him a hug, blah blah, game done. You know, very classy from both managers. But we didn't see even, and I'm sure it'll kick in later on for Klopp. But we didn't see that sort of running onto the field, sort of excitement, fist pumping. That because it was a little bit, I suppose, of a dead rubber in the end, and it wasn't like 3-2 with a goal in the 89th minute. So it's a European win, but it just didn't quite feel like a European occasion.
Stevie, I think everyone was expecting dancing, but relief, is your main emotion?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, most of the second half was torture for me, and particularly the last 15 minutes when Spurs would kind of getting a sniff of goal. I mean, it was just awful. And when the second goal went in, I mean, you talk about relaxing. I mean, I think I've calmed down now, though.